You guys can go. You guys can watch the promos. If you're interested, you can watch the trailer on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere else. And I just went through this particular film. Now remember, the original film of 28 Years was 28 Days. 28 Days starring Cillian Murphy with Naomi Harris and also Brendan Gleeson. That was directed by Danny Boyle, written by Alex Garland, and the cinematographer for that, the director of photography, was Anthony Dodd Mantle. And so then the next installment was 28 Weeks Later. And actually, Danny Boyle, Alex Garland did not participate in that particular film. That was directed, written, and photographed by a completely different set of people. The film still stands. I believe I just watched it last night, 28 Weeks Later, and I think it's definitely worth the watch. Now we're here with 28 Years Later. Danny Boyle is back as director. Alex Garland is back as writer, and Anthony Dodd Mantle is back as director of photography. And I think they pretty much hit a home run. Now, before I get off into the review of this film, I just want to speak to the Depeche Mode fans out there. All of you devotees, all of you Depeche Mode fans, this film is for you. This film is definitely for you. I don't know if I should spoil it. There isn't any Depeche Mode music in there, in this film. It's just for us. It really is. It's for us. It adds a certain meaning. I don't know if Danny Boyle and Alex Garland meant to do that, but as soon as it was said on the screen, immediately, as devotees, we think, eat, sleep, Depeche Mode. So that's where my mind completely went, and it added a new spin to certain things that devotees have been going through in the past couple of years with Fletcher's death, and currently, of course, with Douglas McCarthy's death. So if you are a Depeche Mode fan, even though I know a lot of us don't like jump scares, I don't like jump scares, I don't like grotesque stuff, I really don't. I mean, I used to, watch a lot of that stuff, but I really don't get into that. But I do think for devotees, run out and go see 28 Years Later. Now for the review of the film. There's a lot of imagery in this film. Now the film takes place on an island in Scotland. On the Scotland Island, remember, the whole of the British Isles are quarantined. This is not happening the rest of the world. This is something that's happening on the British Isles. Now, this is not a zombie film. A lot of people think that 28 days, 28 weeks, 28 years is a zombie film. If you watch 28 Days, and you will know that the infected are not zombies. These people are infected with rage. Please keep that in mind when you're watching these films. They're not zombies. They are infected with rage. And I'm giving the director and I'm giving the writer time to flesh this thing out and this whole thing out. Ralph Fiennes wasn't in the film for very long, but his character was very, very impactful in the film. What will be my score for this film? I'm very, very biased in this thing. I'm very, very biased. I took some points off because, as you guys know, I love Jesus, hardcore Bible, hardcore Christian, and there was some anti-Christian imagery in the film.